Guys, welcome back after that short advert break. Let us look at our next question. So here we are saying that carefully study the picture of the two perfume bottles alongside. Right, so let's do exactly that. So here we have a cylindrical shaped bottle, and on our right hand side we have a rectangular shaped bottle, right? In terms of our cylindrical shaped bottle, we have the diameter as 6 centimeters and our height of 1.6 centimeters. Then looking at our rectangular shaped bottle, the length is 5 centimeters, our breadth is 2 centimeters, and please note the height, the dimension is now given as 45 millimeters. Okay, now the question further on says, use calculations to prove that if the volume of the bottles is rounded to the nearest whole number, the capacity of the bottles is the same. Leave your answer in cubic centimeters. All right. So what is it that we need to show? That when we calculate the volume of these two different shapes, right, rounded to the nearest whole number, that the capacity of the bottles will be exactly the same. Then also, we may use the following formula, pi times radius squared times height, and we know that is to calculate the volume of a cylinder. And then in terms of rectangular shaped prism, we'll then use volume equals length times width times height. All right, so here's the same question. Okay, just more space for us to work with. Now guys, I will quickly do the following. I'll start by dividing this now, okay, into two. So I'll start by calculating the volume, okay, of the cylindrical shape first. Okay, so what is the formula then? So I'll say volume equals pi times radius squared times height. Are we clear on that? So pi times radius squared times height. Now I will substitute by indicating this will be 3,142 multiplied by the radius. The radius, now please note, the diameter is 6. We know the radius is what? Is half of your diameter. So therefore half of 6, that will be 3 centimeters. So I'm going to substitute it in here by saying this is 3 centimeters. Okay, let me make more space here. Multiply by my height. The height of the cylinder is 1.6 centimeters. Guys, are we fine? Now I'm going to simplify by typing in 3,142 multiplied, and look here, I forgot the square there. Please don't make that same mistake. Multiply by 3 squared, multiplied by your height of 1.6 equals. So this will then give us a volume of 45,2448 cubic centimeters. Guys, are we all clear? Remember, it says leave your answer to cubic centimeters, right? So we must round in cubic centimeters. Okay, so therefore, and also it must be what? Rounded to the nearest whole number. So 45,448, the nearest whole number will be 45. Right, we agree. And remember, the unit here is cubic centimeters. So all in all, I started off by calculating the volume of the cylindrical shaped perfume bottle. Started by choosing the correct formula, okay, and that is pi times radius squared multiplied by my height. Thereafter, I substituted pi, approximate value 3,142, multiplied by the radius. How did I calculate the radius? I looked at the diagram and I saw that the diameter is 6 centimeters. I divided 6 by 2, got 3 as my radius. I squared my radius, and thereafter I've multiplied that with my height of 1.6 centimeters. After simplifying that, I got an answer of 45,2448 cubic centimeters. And thereafter, I rounded to the nearest whole number, ended with an answer of 45 cubic centimeters. Guys, are we fine? All right. Now I will continue by working with the rectangular shape, okay, perfume bottle. What is the formula here? Okay, so it will be volume equals my length multiply by my width multiply by my height. Okay, so here the length 5 centimeters multiply by my breadth of 2 centimeters, And now I need to be careful here. The height is indicated in millimeters. So therefore I must divide that by 10 to work with centimeters. 45 divided by 10, we all know that will be 4.5. So multiply by 4.5 centimeters. Guys, I'm writing over that, but I'm sure you can see. So therefore, let's type that in. 5 centimeters multiply by 2, multiply by 4.5. If I simplify this, I'll get exactly 45 cubic centimeters. All right, guys, I'll run through this and then we come to our conclusion. So I looked at my rectangular shaped perfume bottle. I selected the correct formula, the one that's left, right? In order for us to calculate the volume of a rectangular prism, we take length, multiply by width, multiply by our height. So therefore, step 2, I substituted. Length here is 5 centimeters, the breadth is 2 centimeters, and then I note here that my height was indicated in millimeters. Therefore, I first had to convert from millimeters to centimeters. And how did I do that? I took my 45 and I divided it by the conversion factor of 10. Ended with 4.5 centimeters. Then I simplified by saying 5 centimeters, multiply by 2 centimeters, multiply by 4.5 centimeters, and I've ended with an answer of 45 cubic centimeters. Now we'll go back to the question. It says, use calculations to prove that if the volume of the bottles is rounded to the nearest whole number, the capacity of the bottles is the same. Guys, so as we can see, when I round my cylindrical shaped bottle to the nearest whole number, I ended with an answer of 45 cubic centimeters. Now, when I calculated the volume of the rectangular shaped bottle, I also ended with an answer of 45 cubic centimeters. So therefore, based on our calculation, this statement that was made here was indeed proved to be correct. Guys, I hope that is making sense. Let us take a quick break. After the break, we will wrap up today's lesson. See you soon.